Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha and today I'm going to be sharing with you, as promised, a second festive look. This is perhaps going to be the other way around, so much more, I think, neutral eyes and a brighter lip for you today, featuring some more Morphe products. But of course it is Thursday, which only means, of course, one thing on my channel, that it is Thank You Thursday. So if you're brand new to my channel, Thank You Thursday is where I personally thank you. So it's a shout out and virtual hugs that are sent to one of you. If you would like a chance of perhaps a shout out next week, all you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, and just keep those comments coming. I absolutely love to hear from you. So the person that I would like to give a big shout out and virtual hugs today is Heather Mullins. Thank you so much for your comments and support, Heather. It is so much appreciated. So congratulations to Heather Mullins this week. So like I say, do keep those comments coming in. I love to hear from you, and perhaps next week it could be you. So one more time, thank you so much, Heather, and congratulations to you. Virtual hugs are now winging their way to you. So back to today's video. So I'm going to be featuring this palette today, which is the 15T. It's Your True Selfie. Again, the same packaging as yesterday's video, and of course I will share with you the haul from this as well, where I share with you a lot of Morphe's festive products or holiday products. So that's the packaging. And then this is the palette. Now, Morphe's palettes always look a little bit inconspicuous, very professional, and you're not quite sure what's going to be inside because, like I say, it's very professional looking, matte black with the white writing, and it just gives you the name of the palette, so 15T on the back. So let's have a look at this one. Now, yesterday's palette was extremely vibrant. It had all of those hot pinks, those purples, and of course it had some neutrals in there as well. Now, of course, you get a big mirror. There is a sheet over it. I always keep that on just to help stop the palette from blinding you, or the mirror. And then these are the shades. Now, I actually, when I saw the two palettes, this was definitely one that I was going to get hold of because I just absolutely love the shades. I went with another palette, the larger one, which the name escapes me for the moment, but it's the last palette, not the James Charles palette, the one before that, and it again had some greens in there, and I went for that palette because of those greens. And again, this is why I've gone for this palette. Now, it looks like there's a lot of neutrals in here, some oranges, and then you've got those pops of green. In fact, they're all green along the bottom row in varying degrees. This one looks like it's black, but it is green. It's got some green to it. So yeah, really love this one. Now, yeah, like I say, you might think, it's a lot of neutrals and then you've got those pops of green, but that is what I use a lot of. I use a lot of neutrals to obviously create that base, and then I use a pop of colour. And in this instant, it could be that it's orange, or coral, or it could be this colour here, brown. I think that even though there are, or it looks to start with like there's a lot of neutrals, there's actually a lot of beautiful shades in this palette, which I cannot, as always, wait to share with you. And of course, we're going for a much more festive lip today, which of course I will share with you in a moment. Now, as always, I have primed my lids with the Revolution Pro Eye Elements. I don't know if you can see, I think you may actually be able to see, but there's a little bit of pink staining on the lid going on today, which I have, well, obviously I've not scrubbed my lids, but I have cleaned them numerous times, and that there's a slight hint of pink there because that bright pink that I used yesterday, like I say, has stained my lid, but it's fine. It will eventually wear off. And of course, because I've rubbed it, it's made it look a little bit worse. So I'm going to start off, as always, with this brush, which is the 251 Eye and Crease Contour Brush. It's the lovely fluffy brush from Primark. Love it. Now, I really want to use one or two of those greens today, and what do I go with on the lid? That is the question. Or in the, transitional area. What do I use? It's difficult because of course I always have an idea but never too much of an idea. So I think I might go in with, I really want to use this one, hashtag woke up like this, which is this one here. I think I'm going to do it. I'm just going to go with what I feel that I want to use, just like yesterday. So I'm going to apply that in the crease and see how we get on. Like I say, this is going to be much more of a neutral eye at the moment. Of course, yesterday was very bright on the eye and then much more of a neutral-ish lip. It was like a pink neutral, wasn't it? So today I'm swapping it around. I'm going for that neutral eye look with that pop on the lid. So I thought I would change it up a little bit for these festive looks. I'm just going in here. I've just taken that a little bit too high on the brow bone. So I'm just going in with my brush that I carved out my brows, which has got a little bit of concealer left. So if you ever make a mistake, don't worry, just go in with a little bit of concealer and edit that eye look. So let's just apply that. This is a lovely big fluffy brush, but sometimes I tend to hit places where I don't necessarily want to hit. And these eyeshadows are very pigmented, as you can see. I'm going in quite strong. I think there may be a lighter eye look, eyeshadow, but I really want this. It's got a little bit of caramel to it, caramel tone, and it is just a beautiful colour. And I think what yesterday proved to me was that sometimes when you apply a lot of different shades, you think, is this eye look ever going to work, or is it going to come together? And at the end, it always does, doesn't it? I'm just blending it out because, of course, I don't want it to be extremely pigmented. I just want it to be, well, just right, I suppose. Now, also, I just wanted to speak to you and mention, I have had a few comments recently about ads on my videos. Now, of course, you don't have to pay. You don't pay anything. Obviously, YouTube is free to view, but I wouldn't be able to do this if I didn't add, you know, ads onto my videos, because of course all of this makeup that I share with you, 95% of it, and I have had a little bit of PR, which I am so grateful for just recently, but it all costs money, of course, and you know, I need to add ads onto my YouTube videos to enable me to carry on and do this. So I just wanted to mention that to you because, of course, you know, it is free, but you know, that obviously I love hearing from you and I love my friendship circle, but of course I have to earn a little bit from it. I don't earn a great deal, but I have to earn a little bit to keep on going. So I just wanted to mention that. That is why there are ads on my videos, because, you know, these palettes and everything that I share with you, it is expensive. Now I'm just going in with the Primark Eye Contour brush, and I'm just going in with the same shade, and I'm just popping that underneath, because what I want to do is carry that beautiful caramel brown shade all the way around. Now I'm not going to be putting on any glitter or anything like that today. It is basically, I suppose, the eyes and lips that are going to speak or do the talking this time. Yesterday I put everything into that eye look, didn't I? I mean, it was bright, it had glitter, and it was still going strong actually in the evening. Oh, I just love that colour. That is beautiful. Okay, now I want to add a little bit more drama. Oh, I feel like I've got an eyelash in my eye. So I want to add a little bit of drama to this look. I think I'm going to go in with hashtag throwback, which is very similar, but it's a little bit more brown, that one there. So we started off with that one. Whoops. Still feel I've got something in my eye. Oh, that's better. But we're going in with this one here. So let's just get that on the brush. Oh yeah, it's definitely a little bit deeper. Perfect. Oh, I love that. I love those two browns together. They just work very, very nicely. There we go. That is stunning. It's nice to have, you know, a nice contrast because, of course, you know, we need a transitional colour. As I've talked about this week, we need obviously that crease colour to deepen out the crease, and we also need some shimmers. So basically that's what we're wanting from a palette. We are looking for three types of eyeshadows. I'm just going to use that big fluffy brush just to blend that out, and that is just perfection. Absolutely love those. So I went in with, first of all, hashtag woke up like this, and then hashtag throwback. All of these names within these two palettes that I've shared with you over the last couple of days, their names always start with a hashtag. Now, of course, I'm going to just do the same thing on this eye. Also, just going back to the ads, I obviously watch a lot of YouTube videos, and in each video that I watch, you can either skip, or if you can't skip, the ads are usually fairly short. But, you know, it just means when you see ads, it is the YouTuber putting something in place so that we can carry on bringing you these videos. Love that combination. I mean, it's brown, and I know it's brown, and I know everybody will say, you know, oh, brown, boring, but I think that we have learnt this week, haven't we, that we need those boring shades to enable us to create our looks. But no, I really love it. Absolutely love it. And they're really rich browns as well, aren't they? Just beautiful. Now, it does take me a little while just to get that base correct. If you've got hooded eyes, you will know exactly what I mean. So I'm just bringing the eyeshadow in the crease out and then along a little bit. And you know that I also like my eyeshadow very rich, and I do like it to be noticeable. Not only for you, but I am off out Christmas shopping later on, so can't wait actually to go Christmas shopping with my festive look. So there is the base. I think it's absolutely beautiful. In fact, I still want a little bit more of that hashtag throwback over here. Oh, I just love it. It's a little bit different from black. You know, obviously it's brown, but it's just, oh, just love it. Love it so much. Oh, beautiful. Oh, I'm in absolute love with these browns. I mean, I do like a good brown, but it is very difficult to find a good brown that, you know, appeals to you. So yeah, really, really pleased that I've picked up this palette. Okay, so I think I'm happy with that base now. So I really wanted to go in with hashtag after, which was this one, but I don't know whether to go in with hashtag no filter needed, which is this neutral brown, and then go in with the inner corner with the green. or vice versa. I think I'll go with the green on the lid, and then we'll go for the neutral brown on the inner corner. So here we go. This is #after, and oh, look at that. Absolutely stunning. Oh, wow. Amazing. Oh, beautiful. I also wanted to incorporate green into my eye look somehow, because of course green and red and white, so I'm wearing white earrings, and I've got a red neck scarf on. I wanted to incorporate all of the festive colours today. Yesterday's look was a festive look with a twist, for the reason being is because obviously it didn't have the festive colours, you know, like green or red or white, so it was a little bit more, well, it was a twist, wasn't it? But oh my goodness, I'm loving this colour. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful, stunning. I'm going back to my eye contour brush, going back in with #throwback, which I think is going to be one of my favourite shades. I think I'm going to have to keep this palette out, because even if I don't use like the green on the eye, those two base colours, well, beautiful. And I also love how that green has gone, it's gone and melted into the brown, and it's just, it looks like now a duochrome, you know, in that area. It is just stunning, absolutely stunning. And I have been wanting to try this. I don't know how I forgot it, because I've wanted to try it for the longest time. So I think that is it. I'm just going to get a little bit more of throwback, teeny little bit, and go underneath like that. Now what I'm going to do is go in with the 250 pencil and powder smudge brush. It's one of those brushes from Primark. It's got a point to it, and I'm finding it invaluable to not only get into there, but also get around that corner. And these, I'm sure, are still available rather than my previous brush. I'm now going into #no filter needed, and I'm just going to go in with that. Is it, or should I go in with the Artist, which is green? Because I think I've now put that on and it's a little bit too deep for an inner corner highlight. So I'm going in with Artist, which is the even brighter green. So I've just cleaned the brush off, and we're going in with this. Oh, I love trying new things, and I also loved your comments from yesterday, saying that, you know, that you liked me mentioning that makeup had no rules. I really loved that. I loved hearing from you saying how old you were and the fact that you were still applying makeup, and I love that. In fact, that is really why I actually started my channel. That is gorgeous, and this is why I like to try new things, because who would have thought of putting like a lime green on the inner corner? And it just works, doesn't it? It just works. Oh, absolutely beautiful. It's nearly yellow. It's that kind of lime green. It's stunning. You can tell I'm loving this look. I'm just going to blend that just to make sure that it's all looking, well, stunning. Of course, all the links will be down below where you can purchase them from. And I'm still getting a number of questions from you if you've never purchased from Morphe. I hope that's clear. If you've never purchased from Morphe, there is now a UK site where you don't have to pay anything extra. So just pay for the product, and you may obviously incur delivery depending on how much you order, but most of the time you won't. Obviously, I usually put in a larger order if I'm ordering from Morphe, and then I can't remember the threshold, but yeah, that's all you pay. You don't pay any hidden charges or anything like that. So I'd love to hear your thoughts about this beautiful eye look. It's something different, isn't it? So it's festive, but it's more, I suppose, is it neutral? It's neutral with a little zap of lime green or green. Now I'm just going to add my liner. I must sharpen this, but I really don't like an eyeliner with a point, so I really wait until that very last. I can't get any more kind of colour before I sharpen it. I just like it when it's flat like this. There we go. Now, of course, I'm going to apply the mascara, which, as always, you can guess is the Mascara Revolution from, of course, Revolution. My #1 all-time favourite, and I'm so pleased that they have brought this out. Just checking that my eyeshadow was correct. It's just melted in so beautifully with that brown. I thought, did I blend it in okay? But I have. It's just melted in. In some lights it looks brown on this middle part in the outer third, and some of it looks green. Love, love, love it. Beautiful, beautiful look. Okay, so that of course is the eye look. Oh, obsessed. Now the lipstick that I'm going to be sharing with you today is of course from Morphe, and it is called, has it got a special name? It's one of their matte lipsticks. It's from the red collection, and the shade is Lover, I believe. Yep, Lover. And they look like this, and it is like this. There isn't, or there should be an M there, but I've worn it. So now I'm going to apply this. It is matte, but it goes on quite creamy for a matte. Now, if you, like me, make a little bit of a mistake, because the deeper and the brighter the lipstick, the more I'm likely to make a mistake. So I've just made a little error here. So again, I'm going in with the brush that I use to carve my brows out with. Like that, basically. Obviously, if you find that your lipstick bleeds for whatever reason, then of course do apply a lip liner. That's better. Yeah, so do apply a lip liner, and of course that will then stop that from happening. Perfect. Love it. These lipsticks also, I'll link this down below for you. They are beautiful, and I wish I'd have got the whole set. At the time I ordered that, though, they only had the separate bullets available. But that is another one of my festive looks. So basically I've gone a little bit traditional, haven't I? So I've got my neutral eye look with a pop of green. I have got the red lipstick, and of course I'm wearing red and white. So something a little bit different, but I suppose you could wear it daytime. Of course I am. I'm out and about in a little while. I'm going to do a little bit of Christmas shopping, and I think I'm going to keep the makeup like this. I'm loving it. Beautiful. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What are you thinking about the 15T rather than the 15S from yesterday? So this is the 15T. And then of course, what are you thinking about the lipstick to go with it? Love to hear your thoughts about that. Of course, congratulations to Heather. Well deserved, Heather. So like I say, lots and lots of love and hugs coming your way. And of course, if you are brand new to my channel, I would absolutely love it if you subscribed and joined the friendship circle, and do keep your comments coming in. But as always, until tomorrow, thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye.